Out here, you've got your crew and your ship. And the only thing that matters is getting the job done. This is your workshop, your playground, your command center. This is your multi-operator laser extractor. Argo Astronautics, building your future.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome to a ship review. Now today, we're taking a look around the Argo Mole. Now this is a multi-crew mining ship. We're going to take a good look around, but before we do, look at this view. Wow. Absolutely awesome. I found this little spot out the weather and the wind so we can have a good look around. I did have to climb up a little bit of a rock. Let's go and take a look around. Now, I've given this ship a good go yesterday on stream with a group of people. Now, there is a reason for using a multi-crew ship rather than maybe 3 or 4 prospectors. Obviously, running cost is going to be a lot cheaper. Capacity is probably going to be a little bit higher as well. And it just saves the time of getting 3 ships together, getting out to a set location, X, Y, and Z. You can change all of these out as well. These are the lasers themselves. It's got 3. It's got one in the center here. It's got one round here, and they all sort of fold out, and we'll try it. It's like a big Lego ship when I look at it. This folds out the side, extends out. This does come with VTOL as well, and they all move. This is quite a big animated ship, to be fair. There is a Q&A out as well, which just come out shortly. I'll put that in the description if you want to have a look at the Q&A. Has a couple of guns up the top there. You're not really going to be doing much with this, to be fair, on the gun side. I can confirm you can laser a ship. I blew up a Constellation yesterday. Took quite a while to do, though. And I was doing it with 1 beam. You could probably do it maybe with 3 beams to speed it up. You know, worst case scenario. Let's have a good look around what we got. So we've got this first seating area here. This all extends out, so you can see here. You come down this way, he goes in, and this whole little pod section disconnects and then extends forward. We jump in that. We need to sort of be off the floor from that because it does push down a little bit. Lots of detail here. Quite impressive, this ship, I must say. And I do like the colour. I know they do a couple of colours, but I actually like the orange. I think it looks pretty freaking cool. All your bags there as well. All numbered 1 to 4 from the back. 2 rows of them, 8 in total. Apparently this also has the ability to refine and get less inert material as well. Said that in the Q&A. Crazy design, isn't it? I actually really like it. I like the fact that they've moved away from sort of, you know, single shape objects and have moved into sort of these sort of blocky... Yeah, I'm not dissing it, I'm just saying. I think it looks pretty cool. Nice landing legs as well. It's got auto leveling on the landing, which is absolutely awesome. I love that. That's when you land. If you look, I've landed on a slope there, and the landing legs have pushed out on one side to keep the ship level. Absolutely awesome. You really need that as well, because if you've got a center door, which this one has, if you're on unlevel ground, then the lift clips through the floor, so there is a big reason to do it. Now, the first time I saw this, I was like, wow, it's huge. I thought, looking at the pictures, it looked tiddy, didn't it? I thought it was going to be a small thing, but look at it compared to next to me, look. Freaking monster. In fact, actually, these plants are as well. They're pretty freaking chunky as well, aren't they? Lots of detail here. Seen sort of similar bags like this before. You can see it drops the bags there, look. You've got 1 bag here. Looks like there's a couple more stacked up on top, so I'm guessing that drops out or something, and then there's other bags there as well. Got a little bit of a refinery room inside as well. I haven't really noticed a massive difference within her at the moment. It just seemed to still get quite a lot. Not much you can see from this end anyway, is there? You can see the other one as well, but we'll have a better look when we get inside here. And this whole thing folds out. There is a slight issue at the moment inside of here. It's almost like the light from the exterior is illuminating inside, if that makes sense. It's almost like there's no borders. I'm sure they'll fix that. Landing legs all fold up inside as well. As you can see here, and also around the rear. Very much the same thing. You can have a good look in here. Actually, individual legs. Swaying a bit as well. I don't know if that's the wind or he's got a bit of a twitch, one or the other. Let's say there. Oh, okay. Quite difficult to actually mine when you're on the floor on this one, unlike the Prospector, because the front beam thing really clips into the floor, basically. To move back over here, let's have a look. Wow, the view up here. This is like real life stuff, isn't it? Couldn't make this up, could you? Yeah, I found a lovely spot here. See if we can get up here. Wow, look at it down there. Looks cool as well. Get a little vehicle at some point, have a look around here. Can't really get that far back, but we can jump inside. Let's go and have a look inside. While you get in, setting a bit here. Can be a bit annoying to get in. There is a floating thing here. Sometimes there used to be a light on the floor, don't there, if you remember. Bit weird. Oh, she's wobbling about a little bit. And up we go. Right, this is the first room you come into. This is the, I'm guessing, where you're going to control what's in the bags, maybe dropping them. You can see, look, 2, 3, 2. And this is obviously going to be the other ones over here. I don't know if later on you better process the insert stuff, like go in and go beep bop beep and press the buttons. Maybe it does it for you. But crazy detail in here. Wow, that looks real, doesn't it? Can't even see like a poly on that. Amazing what they've done inside. Quite obvious what that is. Jump drive there. Components are dotted around the place here. What we got here? Some sort of door here. Lots of pipes. Lots of fidelity on this one, absolutely. Like the fact that they've gone for all these chunky pipes and stuff like that as well. It sort of makes sense, doesn't it? What we got on the floor? Any compartments? Can't see any compartments on the floor. That's pretty much us done in here. Now we've got two directions we can go here. Very much the same, to be fair. This way. There is a suit here as well. Carries 4 suits on board. 4 beds as well, but we'll have a look when we go upstairs. Handy having suit holders because they're different environments depending on where you go. And if you saw that there, is that a double door? It does look like a double door. Makes sense. Because once you get in here... Should better get in this one, actually. Oh, we'll do that in a sec. What I'll do is I'll go and take off. It'd be better doing that, I think. And then over the other side... Very much the same thing. Another suit room. And then your little seating area. You move over there once you get in it, but we'll do it once we've taken off. That way it saves some bits going wrong. Got something there, what's that? Panel there. Not much going on in here, really. Now, to get upstairs, you do have a ladder. This is the only way up. Small corridor here, and into the living area. Weird in here, isn't it? As soon as you come in here, it's like, bloody hell, who's turned the lights on? Way brighter in here. I think the lighting looks better in here, to be fair. Seating area. All the normals, coffee machines, drink machines. Food preparation. Little trays there as well. Information on the bags as well up the top there. Components here. Can't do anything with these yet. This is quite odd, this material they've gone for here. I don't know if that's, it's got to be insulation or something. And then in here, we have the beds. And the two other suit cupboards as well. This one, and this one over here. So there's enough suits for everyone here. Beds look quite nice as well. Like I said, 4 people, pretty handy if you're going to be going a long way. And then moving back here, probably got one of the most spacious bathrooms in the game. The ceiling's really high as well. Compared to my head height, look. Suppose it has to be, doesn't it, for the double beds. And the toilet, which is absolutely massive. Concrete toilet roll. Close that. I stand in here, look at this. I think you can get about at least 2 or 3 people in here. Could use it as a storage cupboard as well, I suppose. Could put some boxes in there, couldn't you? Stash some stuff in there. I don't think anything else opens up there. Is there a shower thing up here? Did the shower come out when I pressed that button? Try that again. Expecting it to come out of there, wouldn't you? Has shower handles. Maybe it just comes out of there then. Can't see how to open the shower. Everything you need anyway to survive. You might be going mining for some high value materials a long way away. This is well capable of doing it. Particularly with the save option. And then, over here, into, I don't know, I call this the plant room really. I suppose this is where it's all siphoning all the bits, that you can see it. Now look. It looks really cool, doesn't it? Done a great job of this. There's going to be a game here as well, if you know what I mean. There's going to be something you're going to have to do here as well. To process it, I'm guessing. Also had the ability to drop stuff as well. They said that later on we will with the prospector, like drop the inert stuff. So you can carry on mining. We've got the other, that's the center. Oh, we're going down now. Didn't want to anyway, but we're going down. This is the center one. Mining laser. As you can see here. Can't get in that yet because we're clipped through the floor. There is a door here as well, but you'll see why there's a door here. Crazy pipes going on. Really deceiving, this ship. It's quite big, isn't it? I think it's pretty chunky. More components here. Not in there as of yet. More components on that side. Whatever they are, they're parallel from each other, aren't they? Exactly the same thing. Here we are, up the front. Very shiny silver in here. And cool heat pipes coming around there. That's going to keep you warm while you're flying. Lots of detail here. Pretty cool design. And let's get in the seat.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I think of the starter voice. I actually sort of like it. It's very, very different from the other starter voices they've got. Absolutely, totally different. There is a weird thing with the HUD at the moment where it looks a bit stretched. So we wait for the shields to go up a little bit and we'll just hover off the ground. Here we go. Lots to look at here. Here we go. Right, so first of all, we'll have a look at the old landing mode, shall we? Let's change the landing mode. It's not just the legs, is it? The whole thing changes. We do it one more time. That is really cool, isn't it? I really like that. And the other one you got as well, you got VTOL. Check this out. Going to be handy for when you're mining. Stabilize yourself. Sound effects are cool as well. Right, let's jump out and we're going to go and have a look at one of the mine lasers. Right, we'll go to this one first. Now, one of the advantages of having 3 lasers, well, 2 things. Although you can do the same thing in the Prospector and swap out and put a more powerful laser to break a rock, the advantage of this is you can go out and you can take 3 types of lasers with you. Where obviously in the Prospector you can only take 1, unless you went with 3 Prospectors. So we can catch that quickly. Now there is a bit of a weird thing there. It literally detaches from the ship. Let's just try and... Let's go back again. Here we go, watch. There we go. Hopefully that door closes when it extends forward. It's hard to tell. Really extends forward out the front of the ship as well. Probably need to put something in there. You know what I mean? In that gap. I'm sure something is there. And here we are inside. Same thing as like we see in the Prospector. No major difference. You can really turn this way, look. That is nuts. You are limited on the up and down though, so bit of movement there, but you can really turn left and right, which is really, really good. I suppose that's why it's got to extend so far forward. But from looking forward, up and down, down's okay, up's quite limited. But overall, the movement, I don't think you could argue with that. I wasn't even expecting it to go quite that far on an arc. Just means as a group of people, you could just chew through the rocks really quickly. Let's go and take a look in one of the other ones as well and see what the animations are like. Subsystem access. It could be another component maybe later on. Airlock there, so it all makes sense, I guess. Not overly keen on the ladders, to be fair. But, you know, I suppose the ladder's probably better than the lift. Okay, and then back this way now. And should we try this one? Like I said earlier, I think there's something wrong with the lighting. It just don't look right. Oh, it's not as bad. See what I mean? When you're on the floor, that's pretty much an... Oh my... Holy... Oh my god. If you're scared of heights, guys... How is there glass around me there? Wow, you're really out there. Someone looks like could shoot you out with a handgun. I've definitely got a suit on, haven't I? Maybe there's no... Maybe there's no glass, guys. I don't think there's any glass. Have you just noticed that? Maybe that's why the suits are there. Oh dear. Yeah, you're freaking outside in the draft. Once again, crazy arc on that one. Wow, the down is literally vertical. It looks like this one's got more down. It's got less inwards arc, which makes sense, yeah, because a lot this way. Have a look there. Moves really nice. UI's decent. Overall, pretty decent, eh? Well, that definitely explains why the suits are there, because you're literally going outside there, aren't you? Freaking hell. You could jump out there, skydive out, couldn't you? Which is a little bit odd. I suppose this is an airlock then, isn't it? So basically what you're doing is, you know, you're coming in here, straight in here, get your suit, put your suit on. No, the door's already locked, hopefully by that time. And you're going out, literally outside. Yep, you are. Pretty cool. Hopefully at some point you won't be able to do this. Open that door while that door's open. Is it actually possible? Let's have a look. That'll probably change later on, I'm guessing. Should cycle, really. It depends on where you are, if you're in space or atmosphere, I guess. So, back up to the pilot seat. And let's take her for a little bit of a fly. I think this is probably one of the first multi-crew ships where you can actually do multi-crew. You can go and play with your friends, and you can do activities together. You can bop out in a constellation and do a bit of shooting, but it's actually quite good fun. I quite enjoyed it yesterday when I tried it. Right, let's give it a bit of a fly. Animations look really cool as well. Let's put that landing gear down. Up, sorry. Now, one thing I can confirm, the flight of the ship is quite heavy, let's just say. It does fly around like a bit of a boat. Like, if you turn, it is really heavy ship to fly. Don't expect to be bopping around at crazy speed with this. And then the weapons on the front. More defensive, aren't they? Lots of lights as well. Lights are pretty decent. Looks like some bulbs are out there. Yeah, some bulbs out, look. Down the bottom there. Yeah, lots of lights. You sort of expect that, really, from a ship like this. Overall, what do I think of the ship? I'm actually really impressed with it, guys. I think it's an absolutely fantastic ship. Probably one of the better ships I've seen for a long time. Mainly because there's actually some cool gameplay you can do with it now. You can split the cargo between beacons between your mates. They have said in the Q&A later on down the line, they want to add it so clearly you can split the profits immediately between the crew. So we know that's coming later on. Overall, what an absolutely freaking awesome ship. So let me know what you think of this ship in the comments. Overall, I think it's an absolutely fantastic ship. Really, really impressed with it. Love the design of it. Very, very intricate. Lots and lots of detail on the ship. And the last thing on the agenda, don't forget to hit the bell icon as well to get notifications when I release new videos. And also when I stream, I'm streaming over the Christmas period. Feel free to tune in. Also, there is some ship giveaways coming up. One of them is going to be this actual ship you're looking at now. And also there's a Pisces with LTI, a few other ships as well. This one's also got LTI as well. So that's everything from me. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.